Okay, let's try him again. Well, it already sounds different and seems to work a lot better. Not going to put it in altitude hold. I think the sounds I hear in it now are a function of PIDs. But it sure flies a lot better. A lot more controlled. Does sound better. Hopefully that's a full minute. Oops. Okay, let's see what we got, and I will show you downloading of the logs. Data flash logs, download log. There's only one. I can check it and click download selected, or I can download all. Doesn't matter. Downloading, progress bar. That's all there is to that. Doing this comes in real handy if people ask me questions. Download complete, clear logs. There we go. Now we can power this platform down again. Oops. We can go back into Mission Planner. And real quick, we don't have to connect to the platform. Go back to our FFT and look at this. Logs, quad rotor. And it still shows the information, but I think it's, whoa, look at this. These are looking like they should this time. This should be pre with 10 up here near the top. Now the top of this is down below 40, which is down here. So I do believe that is working. So that's a throttle based. And again, 40 over here for the tops. 40 down here. That's really attenuated in the gyros. So now the gyros won't get so overwhelmed that they think something needs to happen and cause the throttle to go higher when too much vibration sets in or something. Of course, I don't have return to launch or anything set up here. But I'm going to call that well attenuated again. So we can close this. We can come back out here and connect again. Parameters in case anything changed, and I can actually save this now to this instead of the temp. Actually, I'm going to change it, but that doesn't matter. So now we can go back to our documentation. INS logbat option 2. I think that was set that way. I just think we got some stuff in the front of that, like a space 2. So you would change it from a 4 to a 2. Oh, that's 6. That's a 2. Okay. To capture post-filter gyro data. We were capturing post and free. Whoops. Guess I should have set that to that before that flight. Oh well, we'll go do it again. Okay, we'll generate one more data flash log. Does sound better, but again, I think the auto tune will take that little quiver out of it. I don't think that's part of this. I think we're getting what we need. And it does fly better. Just trying to move it around without forcing it around. Yeah, it's getting there. I really like that. It's fairly controllable in this very small space. Hey, didn't flip it over that time. How about that? So before I download the logs, I'm just going to come in here and just get rid of that previous one. And now we'll go here and connect to the platform. We'll go over to the data flash logs again. We'll download this one by saying download all. Does it take long to download them? And we'll clear the logs out of that platform. And we'll just disconnect from it. Won't matter. And we can go back in just using this software. And go into logs. Oops. Logs. And that one file, let's see, we're not getting the pre, just the post, looks like. And it's still just exactly what I saw in the other one. It's still being attenuated well below. I'd rather have the previous pre up there to compare against these, but having seen them so much, I think that's good. So, I would call that good for this particular platform. Oops. So we would be finished with that one. It's got throttle, notch filter tuning set up. I'd rather have this option set to 4 to capture both pre and post, but that ain't the way we did it. We followed these documentation, and this one's still showing the pre here and pre here instead of the 2 posts that you get after you change this perimeter right here. Isn't that something? Oh well. And it says be sure to reset the INS log bat mask to 0. And that's turning off that capturing. Says it frees up some RAM. I guess you can leave those other perimeters wherever you want to. I've got something. Usually it's a space on the front, but not this time. It's a space on the end. Set it back to 0. You can do it that way, or if it was a 1, you can come in here and just highlight it and type a 0 in tab, whatever. Right perimeters. I think that would finish this setup. When finished with analyzing flights to free up the RAM consumed by this feature. And some autopilots you cannot do other memory intensive tasks like compass calibration or MAV FPT if this batch logging is enabled. I think that finish it. I think this is some advanced stuff you can do. You can turn that back on. Here, this is a number of samples, interval between samples. I don't really need to do all that. I really don't. So I think that's pretty much it for a throttle-based notch filter setup. I think that little 5-inch would be ready to do its auto-tuning flight now. Everything about its setup would be finished. I think I'm going to break this video here because I'm going to come back and set both of them up with the FFT type filtering rather than throttle based. So this basically concludes the videos, but I am going to add one more, but I'm going to do it separately. All right, again, thank you.